Hello, welcome to PharmCube's channel. It's Shero reporting. PharmCube is a China-based data and media company focusing on unearthing the trends in the Chinese pharmaceutical industry. In this video, I'll be covering major progress in drug R&D, approvals, and pharma deals taking place in the previous month in China. Before we start, don't forget to follow us so that you won't miss our monthly update. Starting from drug approvals, in August, only one product received green light in China. Let's have a look at it. Ripertamab injection is a recombinant chimeric anti-CD20 monoclonal antibody independently developed by Sinocelltech, and it was approved in China on August 30 to be used in combination with standard CHOP chemotherapy in adult patients with newly diagnosed CD20 positive DLBCL with an international prognostic index of 0 to 2. Ripertamab injection is one of China's very first homegrown anti-CD20 antibodies, which, according to its phase 3 data, demonstrates equal efficacy and better safety results compared with rituximab. Its approval further improves the accessibility of CD20-directed antibodies and benefits a larger population suffering from lymphoma. For marketing applications, China NMPA accepted 5 NDAs last month, including crovalimab, Vabysmo, etc. And I'll focus on Roche's Vabysmo, the first bispecific antibody designed for the eye. Roche filed a biologics license application for this VEGF-A ANG2 inhibitor, and it was accepted by China NMPA on August 4th. Main indications include wet age-related macular degeneration and diabetic macular edema. Compared with anti-VEGF therapies, Vabysmo improves patients' vision and potentially lowers treatment burden with fewer injections over time. The US FDA and the Japan PMDA gave marketing nod to Vabysmo in January and March this year, respectively, for wet AMD and DME. In the first half of 2022, Vabysmo has already generated about $110 million revenues. In August, a total of 70 investigational new drug applications were accepted, notably ARV-471 tablets, Loxo 783, MVA-BN RSV vaccine, etc. On August 4, Pfizer obtained IND acceptance in China for its ARV-471 tablets for the treatment of breast cancer. ARV-471 is a selective, orally bioavailable, ER-degrading first-in-class PROTAC, of which Pfizer obtained the global rights from Arvinas for about $2 billion in July 2021. Compared with fulvestrant, a first-in-class selective ER degrader, ARV-471 exhibits superior ER degradation and anti-tumor activity. Pfizer is the second company to submit an IND for an ER degrader in China, following Acutor Biotechnology. Outside of China, ARV-471 is currently under development for the treatment of locally advanced or metastatic ER-positive, HER2-negative breast cancer in a phase 2 clinical study. Lilly's IND application for Loxo 783 for breast cancer treatment was accepted in China on August 11. Loxo 783 is a highly potent, mutant-selective, and brain-penetrant allosteric inhibitor of PI3K-alpha H1047R, which activates oncogenic events that occur in around 15% of breast cancers. Loxo 783 is the first PI3K-alpha H1047X inhibitor to file IND in China, and the development of this therapy may help find a new solution as all approved PI3K-alpha inhibitors inhibit both wild-type and mutated type with approximately equal potency, resulting in potentially limited efficacy. In the US, Loxo 783 is currently being investigated in a phase 1 trial. On August 23, China NMPA accepted Nuance Pharma's IND application for its MVA-BN RSV vaccine candidate to be developed for the prevention of respiratory tract disease caused by RSV infection. This vaccine was independently developed by Bavarian Nordic, based on the company's MVA-BN technology, which announced partnership with Nuance Pharma in March this year to grant the rights to develop and commercialize the vaccine candidate in China to the latter. How to effectively prevent RSV infection with vaccines is in urgent need to be addressed. However, no vaccine for this indication has been approved, which reveals considerable unmet clinical needs. Currently in China, there's another IND filed to RSV vaccine candidate, J&J 644004141 by Johnson & Johnson. Finally, there are two pharma deals that I'd like to draw your attention to. On August 15, Everest Medicines entered into an agreement with Gilead Sciences to transfer all development and commercialization rights to Gilead for Trodelvy in regions including Greater China, South Korea, Singapore, etc. Under the terms of the agreement, Gilead will make a $280 million upfront payment and up to $175 million in potential milestones to Everest. It should be noted that in April 2019, Everest Medicines obtained the rights for Trodelvy in Greater China from Immunomedics, which was later acquired by Gilead in October 2020. According to Everest, the transaction will allow it to focus on advancing other candidates with first-in-class or best-in-class potential, and Gilead will make an ideal partner to further develop and commercialize Trodelvy in Asia-Pacific regions to maximize patient access. Another is an out-licensing deal over a novel oral androgen receptor degrader. On August 18, Jemincare announced it had entered into an exclusive worldwide license agreement with Roche and Genentech, a member of the Roche Group, for the development and commercialization of the therapy, which has the potential to treat patients with prostate cancer who have developed resistance to current therapies. Under the terms of the agreement, Genentech will be fully responsible for the development and the commercialization costs. In return, the Chinese pharma company will receive $60 million upfront payment, up to $590 million in milestones, and tiered royalties. Alright, that's everything for last month. For any questions or suggestions, please feel free to contact us. I'll see you next time.